Yo YouTube, this is DFishFan, and I'm trying to do this video pretty quickly. This is my Seaweed deck. The reason I call it Seaweed is not only because of the sleeves, but also it's a mixture of plant and water. So since seaweed is a plant in the water, clever, huh? Rate 5 stars if YouTube brings back the good format. But anyways, let's go ahead and move straight to it. The monsters. The main thing of this deck is it kind of swarms pretty good, and you get your plant beat sticks out, but also some good synchros with the water monsters. And well, synchro's pretty good, and you get some good beat sticks also. So 2 divas. She's really good, instant level 5. That's the only reason I run her. 3 Spine Gilmans. He's a target for her. But still, with Yumi on the field, or I mean a Legendary Ocean, he's 1900 beater, which isn't bad for a level 3. So that's pretty good. I run 4 cards that are considered Yumi. So Kadaris is a pretty good monster. His effect is amazing. Well written. Aqua Spirit is the last water monster. She is good. She has an okay effect. So if your opponent has a really strong monster, you can kind of keep it in the defensive for a little bit while you try to figure out how to destroy it. But anyways, what I like doing is getting a tuner out there like the Deep Sea or my plant tuners, and just special summoning her for another 4 levels. So I mainly use her for synchroning, but you can also use her for her other effects. Onto the plant monsters, I got 2 Proxy Titanials. She is very, very good. I'm trying to get a couple of her as of this second while this video is being recorded. Go ahead and check my wants and see if I still need her. Thanks. 2 Gigaplants. This is another beat stick in the game, or in the deck. Searchable through Lone Fire, but can also rebirth a couple once you have it with its effect. I don't run supervised. I might play test 1 or 2, so we'll see about that. 2 Lone Fires. I had made this deck before and it was running like really, really good, and I was like, why? I wonder why it's doing so good. And then I was gonna do a video and I was like, shit, Lone Fire's at 2. That's right. So I had to limit that down. Did slow it down a little bit, but still, it can honestly get you some big wins. I was very surprised. Botanical Girl. She is level 3 plant, but she's also water, so she's also a target for Murray of Greed. So as you can see, I have plenty of targets, 5, 7, 9, 8. So we got 10 targets for Murray of Greed. That's pretty good. And whenever she's destroyed, you get an instant tuner to your hand. So that's good. 2 Nettles. These are my plant tuners. Still pretty strong, I mean, but mainly to revive with that. And 2 Copy Plants. This is probably the most focused on tuner. I run 1 for 1 in here, so you get an instant tuner. I run creature swap, so it's an unfair exchange. And yeah, so it runs pretty well. So here are all the monsters. The proxies are 2 Titanials and 2 Lone Fire Blossoms. So let's move on to the spells. Alright, so you guys should know what these cards do. 2 Legendary Oceans. Terraforming to search it out. Murray of Greed. Draw power, because this deck would be really, really slow without this card. I also have to throw in another one that you might not see a lot, but it helps. Salvage, to get back water monsters such as Kadaris and Diva. Okay. 2 Miracle Fertilizers. This card helps a lot with synchroing, and you can also revive Titanial pretty much. But remember, you can't normal summon this turn you activate it, but if you have 2 of them out there, you can special summon 2 during each turn. 1 for 1. Great instant tuner with Copy Plant. Fragrance Storm. This is, like I said, this isn't probably a card you expect to see, but this deck was really slow, so threw in some draw power in there. You can contribute some of the weaker monsters like Nettles and Copy Plant, Botanical Girl. So yeah, card destruction. You don't mind if they're in the graveyard with Miracle Fertilizer and so on, but salvage. But pretty good cards to like reset. MST, basic destruction. Creature swap, like I said, you might have some weaker monsters and your opponent might be dominating. This can really change the game. And reasoning, instant monster. So here are the spells. Let's go on to the traps. traps, not a lot. 2 tornado walls, probably one of the oldest combos in the game, but it's probably one of the best ones as well. When you get this with Yumi, you don't take battle damage. That's simple. Forgotten Temple of the Deep, this card is actually really good. If you don't know what it is, go ahead and read up on it right now, because I didn't know either, and then I read it, and it's actually very good. You can activate it during your opponent's turn as well. So if they try destroying it, you activate remove until they end phase. So very good, and it's also treated as Yumi. Torrential, stick with the theme, I guess. Water, but it's also a very good card. And then my plant traps, Wall of Thorns, pretty much like a Mirror Force, and Polynosis, like a plant solemn. So here are the traps, and yeah, that's the deck. Like I said, it actually runs okay. I was very surprised, so it showed very much potential, so that's why I'm sticking with it, and I thought I'd show you guys. Like I said, it's called the Seaweed Deck, so go ahead, rate, comment, let me know what you guys think. Let me know some cards that you might like to see in here, and yeah, let me suggestions are appreciated. And you know what else is appreciated? Subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe. I'm almost at 700, guys. Come on, you can make it happen. So thanks a lot, and laters.